Welcome to the Create Your New Life. You all know this is our weekly business meeting where we come together and just see, how things have been going for us for the week. It is a precursor to our Realtor Life podcast, which we do the second part of the show. So welcome. Actually, I'm doing something a little different. I'm going live inside of the private Facebook group for a little bit, just to give some people some experience of what that Create Your New Life is. I may start doing that Tuesday. It depends on how I feel about it. But with that being said, I am your host, broker, CEO, Michael G. Davis, Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm. Very excited to be here as always on Tuesday. So let's go ahead and get this show on the road. For those that are, this may be your first time visiting with us, definitely want to say thank you for giving us an opportunity to engage with you. Whether somebody emailed this video over to you, whether you're checking it out on our YouTube channel, however, we just want to say thank you. We're always looking to grow. We are looking to bring on talented individuals. So you'll see some opportunities. You'll see a link to where you can schedule an online or in-person company introduction to learn more about us as an organization. Got about 5 or 6 people on live, so you all can engage. I always like to encourage you to engage, ask questions. I have the chat open, so I can see as it relates to you making comments. When we bring our special guest realtor up, if you have questions for her as I go through the interview, again, you can utilize the chat, and you can participate in the conversation. All right, so let me go ahead and jump on, and let us begin. I always like to remind you all that, hey, you can get an hour of CE credit, right? Unfortunately, Trek has changed some of their guidelines. So now you can only within a 12-month period get 1 CE credit utilizing the Create Your New Life. So that's not a problem. We're still here to provide it for you. And that just talks a little bit about the criteria of that elective credit that you can get when it's time to renew that license. So no biggie. Again, and you're gonna need about 8 credit hours, elective credit hours when it's that time. Well, you can get them here when looking at the Create Your New Life. Social media, that is, feel like a great way to connect with us. Highly encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That gives some great tools, some great resources of what we provide as an organization. You can also learn our company culture, learn about us, see how we move. You can also get educated. We got a number of playlists on our YouTube channel. So we're putting out about 2 to 3 videos a week. If you subscribe to the channel, you'll be able to be notified when we have something new coming out. And then our Facebook business page, that's kind of like our bulletin board. We do about 3 to 5 events per week. And that's the way that you can stay abreast of everything that we have going on. So I highly encourage you to follow our Facebook business page so you can be notified when we have some new stuff going. And excuse me, I'm on the others. I'm on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. So let's engage, let's network. I mean, that's what social networking is all about. So let's take advantage of it. All right. Also want to, if like I said earlier, if you're checking this out, then we do have a VIP insider community. We hold it through our private Facebook group, and it's a no-cost membership. And what it does is it gives you access to exclusive weekly events, promotions provided by our partner vendors, as well as great content to help you grow as a realtor and as an entrepreneur. So if you're a Brooks and Davis agent, you're a Brooks and Davis affiliate, and you are not a part of the VIP insider group, like I said, I'm going live inside of that private group right now. It just gives you greater access. Let us know. We can shoot you the invite, or I can text you. We can text you the link to where you can just join from your phone. And I definitely want to get you in there. And again, it's for our agents, it's for our affiliate members, but it's also for our enthusiasts. It's like our fans. We got people out there that rock with us at Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm. So, they're a part of the ecosystem as well. I talked about, as you're listening to what we have going on, listening to the business meeting, kind of watching things, If you realize, hey man, that's a community that I would love to be a part of. That's a company that I would like to learn more about. Then we have a we have a link that you can go to where you can learn more. You can schedule an online or you can schedule an in-person company introduction so you can learn more about the great things that we have to offer here at Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm. All right. So with that being said, I want to, talk a little bit about, our title for today is, do you let past hurts get in the way of your success? That's going to be kind of the premise of some of the things that I'll discuss with Charity today. So, put on your seatbelts. Let's see how that works. We're also going to be talking, we're going to be talking about, sometimes there've been moments in your career you're going without a check, and how do you deal with that? Talk about letting go of the past hurts and embracing new things. We're also going to talk about why it's important to never stop learning and improving, as well as a way that here at Brooks and Davis we distribute leads to our agent members. Yes, we give leads, and another week filled of great events. So all of that we're going to be talking about today. So it's going to be a jam-packed show. I always like to start out with our quote. Our quote for the week is "Let go of the past," because it says, "Let go of the past, but keep the lessons it taught you." And that was by Chiara Gizzi, right? Let me share my screen so y'all can see who this is. Looks like she's an actress and a producer. Let me share that with you. Here we go. Right here. Let's see. So here she is right here. Looks like she's a, hold on, I think I did that right. Boom, there it is. There it is. All right. So it looks like she's a producer and an actress, best known for, I guess, a documentary that she did. So she's the one that gave us our quote for today. Keep the lessons learned from the past. Forget about it, but keep the lessons that we've learned from the past. Miss Chiara Gizzi. So thank you for that, Miss Chiara. Let go of the past, but keep the lessons it taught you. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into our moment in core. Let me get to that. All right, boom, there we go. Okay, so for our moment in core today, we're dealing with continually learning, improving, and operating in the most productive manner. So I know y'all can't see that. Don't worry, I'm about to share. All right, so continually learning, improving, and operating in the most productive manner. And what most of us, again, if you're fairly new with the Create Your New Life, we have a couple of segments that we do every week, and one of them is our moment in core. Our core ideology, that's kind of like the lifeblood of who we are at Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm. And it consists of three components. It consists of our core goal, it consists of our core mission, and it consists of our 5 core values. So that's why I was getting caught up between 4 and 5. And all right, so the one that we want to showcase today is continually learning, improving, and operating in the most productive manner. So what does that mean, Mike? What that means is that if you're going to grow to the level of scale that we want to be at, even as an individual, you're going to have to get into the habit of constantly learning, constantly improving, constantly measuring to make sure that you're operating in the best way. Because if you get complacent in where you are, especially in your business, then, I subscribe to the philosophy, even if you look at nature, there is no stagnant. Like, that's a human being creation. Either if you ain't growing, you dying, period. So there is no plateauing. There is none of that stuff. So you always want to be in a position to where you're growing, you're improving, and you always want to make sure that, hey, you're operating in the best way, especially when approaching this real estate business. So that's why that's one of our core values, one of the things that we hold on to here at Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm. Is one of those things that, you know, all companies have culture, and it's just one of those things that we really hold on to, that we utilize to get us to a point to where we can differentiate ourselves from other brokerage firms. Now, what we also do is in 2021 at our last town hall meeting, and we have another one coming up, so you guys be on the lookout. The end of April, we'll be doing our second quarter town hall meeting. Well, in the first quarter meeting, we talked about these 4 core priorities that we were going to focus on as we moved along in 2021. So these are our 4 core priorities. And the one that I want to highlight today is addictive member engagement, right? We want to be the best at constantly engaging everybody in our ecosystem. So that includes our agents, that includes our affiliates. So what you all have probably noticed is that we're doing a lot more events. And we really worked hard to utilize this Zoom piece. So a lot of our events are simulcast, meaning that you can come into the office for those that like to be around people, or you can, get on in Zoom, or if you had intentions on coming into the office and something came up, you can still connect and engage by utilizing the Zoom component. That's what this is all about, because we understand, especially in this business, it can get lonely, right? It can get challenging. It can get difficult. And, why have to do this thing by yourself? So that's what that priority, that's why that became a priority, because we felt like constantly placing yourself in that kind of environment, in that kind of ecosystem, what it's going to do is that it's going to help you really push past when you have barriers, when you have circumstances that may be holding you back, really help you push past all of that. So that's why that's one of our big goals. And again, you'll see that through our private Facebook group we created, through my Monday Nights with Coach Mike that I do on Mondays. You'll see that through our Mastermind Through Tough Times that we're going to be doing today, our Clubhouse rooms that we're doing, company introductions. So it's all about getting you all engaged and getting you involved. That's what this thing is all about. And we're extremely excited about how we're progressing and how we're moving in 2021. All right, so the next thing we typically do is that we jump in here and we see how the company's producing, how we're moving as it relates to production for the week. So one thing that I think I forgot to do was I forgot to upload the list, but that's an easy fix. Boom, and now we're done. All right, so, is that right? I don't think that was right. Hold on, y'all. I almost had you. Let me verify. I think it did oh no, that's it. Is it? I don't know. Let me see if that's it. All right, so let me see. Let me try to replace this again. Let's try this one more time. Why is this not doing right? Boom. Okay. It is. Sometimes you just should trust your gut. All right. Let's see. All right. So let's see how y'all, let's see what y'all doing out there. If y'all doing some work or if y'all just hanging out at home, not doing nothing with yourselves. Now, I know y'all out here grinding. Yeah. So boom, man, we're still out here killing it. Double digit in escrow. It looks like, let me count it up, a little more than a little more than 500,000 being added to the board, on a weekly basis. It's something that I'm really sticking my chest out. One of the things that we were really pushing for last year was that we wanted to get to the point to where we continuously had at least $5 million worth of production in the pipeline. Well, now we've been hanging 10 million, 11 million, 12 million. Like that's where we've been every week. And that's exciting, very exciting. So you guys keep up the great work. I want to Congratulate Sydney Ely, got some new production on the board. Matter of fact, she got 2 properties on the board. So definitely congratulations, Sydney. And congratulate Chica Mama for getting some new production on the board. Look, if your name's not on here, if you ain't got nothing on the board, then we need to get you there, right? We have the coaching, right? We have the mentorship program. We're talking about the engagement piece that we're really pushing. Get plugged in, because it's a hot market out there. People are doing deals, and we want you to be doing deals. Transactions is what we're shooting for everybody. Transactions is the best thing for everybody. It's the best thing for you as our agent member. It's the best thing for us as the broker. It's the best thing for everybody that's a part of the transaction, the buyer, the seller, the mortgage, the inspector, everybody. So we need transactions. So let us help you get there. We have the layers of support in place. We have the things in place to help develop you. Let us do it. That's what I like doing. I love developing. I love coaching. I love teaching. I love answering questions. Call me. Let's get it done. Let's get you moving. All right. But congratulations, everybody. Shout out to my top 3. Elena Smith, my favorite agent, and y'all can't do nothing about it. Miss LaQuanta Davis, matter of fact, I think she might be in here in the coaching and training center, so I can give me some extra points today. Number 2, shout out, and Kendra Wheaton coming in the number 3 spot as our top producing agents. What that means is that they have the most amount of production in pipeline, in escrow, right? So they have the most amount of checks coming out. So that's what that is. And that varies every week, because when they close the deal, that production is removed. But, you know, as long as it's still in pipeline, it's still in escrow, then boom, we shout it out. And then once in every quarter, we look at who's produced the most, meaning who's closed the most for that quarter. So we can do our top, you know, our top super producer dinner, right? Super producer dinner. Had a great one for the first quarter. Looking forward to the one for the second quarter. All right. So let's see. I think after we talk about that, proprietary programming. So just a couple of more things before we jump into our interview for today with Miss Charity Bennett. Can't wait to see what she has for us today. But before we do that, you know, we kind of pride ourselves on our innovations. We pride ourselves on what we offer to the marketplace. So the proprietary programming that we want to remind you all of is not that one. It's the wrong one. I don't know what I was doing this morning. I was just all out of it. It's actually the digital lead generation system. And we want to get to the point to where we're really exposing that one a lot more to you all. I don't feel like our agents are taking advantage of the digital lead generation and the virtual office desk like you all should be. I mean, both of them put you in a position to where you can grab leads. Why not take advantage of it, people? All right, so this is the one that I want to highlight today. It is our digital lead generation system, right? Again, if you have no idea what I'm talking about here, give the office a call, because that may mean that you're not connected. But we have this Trello system. We get leads that come in, online leads that come in, and we add them to the Trello system. The link is there at the bottom, right? So if you're not familiar with, as I click on it, if you're not familiar with this digital software, come on, let's see. It's making me do extras. Sorry, y'all. Oh, it's me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to show y'all later, because it's, I guess Trello and updated their system. But if you're not familiar with what I'm referring to, that is our vehicle that we utilize to distribute leads. And again, I don't feel like the agents are taking full advantage of it. Now, I get it. They're not A+ leads, because guess what? A+ leads are the leads that we show you how to procure, how you get. People do business with people that they know, like, and trust. A+ leads are typically the kind of leads that come from people that already know you, they already trust you. They're typically a better quality of lead. And a lot of times they're a higher price point of lead. So these are not those leads. These are cold leads. These people don't know who you are. So there's a different layer of resistance that you have to work through. But guess what? It's going to make you a better salesperson. It's going to help you with getting better at conversion, meaning converting a customer to a client. Because what you don't want to do is that with your A+ leads, you don't want to be trying to become a good converter because you dropped the ball. So you don't want to be messing up with the A+ leads. So take these leads right here, become better at converting, and not only will it enhance your business, but it will develop you as well. So when you get those better leads, you start utilizing the strategies and the technologies that we teach you, you start getting those better leads, then you'll be able to ensure that you don't mess up with them. So yeah, so the digital lead generation system is a great resource. I'm sorry I couldn't show it to you today because of all of the setups and things, and I don't want to belabor us being able to do our interview with Charity today. Okay. With that being said, let me just pinpoint a couple of events that we have coming down the pipeline. As always, we have our monthly calendar on the Facebook business page. We're going to be turning it over here this week because the month's turning over to April. So we'll get our April calendar up there by April 1st. Now, as far as this week, immediately after this, around 2:30 on our Facebook business page, we're going to go live. What's your food bracket for March Madness, man? We're going to be talking about food of the future. Can't wait. Myself, Jessica Joseph, Margaret Harrison, we get on there through Mastermind and we just have a good old time. So jump on with us, man. If you're in the car, if you're hanging out, wherever you are, jump on Facebook, engage, make comments. And just talk about this randomness that we just talk about. This real estate professionals talking about randomness. That's what the Mastermind Through Tough Times is. I am going to be on Clubhouse tonight at 7:05. And again, just kind of continuing this conversation from today as far as, you know, dealing with past hurts and how do we handle that. So if you're on Clubhouse, go ahead and come into that room. We're doing a stress management training tomorrow. We'll be virtual and in person. Ms. Lala Vaughn with Sunny Moon Remedies. Some of y'all know Lisa, Lisa Vaughn, the head of our agent development. She's going to be facilitating this one. And we're just going to be talking about strategies to manage and reduce stress. And I think that's a great topic, especially in our business. You need to understand how to manage stress and reduce it, because stress hurts you in so many areas, right? It hurts you with your health. It hurts you with weight loss. It hurts you with, energy level, mind frame, mind state. Like, it's just so many things that stress of how it affects the body. So I think this is going to be a great training, and I definitely encourage you to take part in it. And then we're premiering our next episode of the Real to Life podcast we had a Rick Davis. We interviewed him, realtor and content creator. That's going to be coming out on Thursday. Again, we premiere the actual podcast episodes on the Facebook on the Facebook business page. So you can go there now and see all the past episodes that we've done. And then we're going to be premiering our new episode with Mr. Ricardo Davis. If you want to just listen to it, then we're on Podbeam, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts, where you can pull up our the Real to Life podcast, and you can just check out the audio version. But if you want to see it, then it's on our business Facebook page to see it. All right. So with that being said, looks like, man, I'm spot on time to go ahead, ready to bring in our guest of the hour.